Are you sick and tired of wrestlers having garbage indie matches where they do flips and dives and other meaningless stuff?
Are you sick, tired, and frustrated with the matches making any sense?
Are you sick and tired of people booking goofy segments on shows that are supposed to be sports based? Tony Khan, I'm talking to you, buddy.
Are you sick and tired of the rules not making sense, including the fact the referee's not enforcing them properly?
Are you tired of people reciting scripted, phony verbiage on WWE television? Well, if you're sick and tired of these things, if you like a good wrestling match,
Do you like the wrestling shows or programs, depending on the way that you view them, having logic?
then you
have come to the
right place. This is Rasslin and Logic, where we review wrestling on a weekly basis. They don't need all these gimmicks in the...
Where we have an abundance of rants, especially from me. Fuck off! Where's the logic in this?
And we have memorable moments pretty much every week.
You can listen to these podcasts every Saturday morning
On YouTube,
Spotify,
Google Podcasts.
and all other podcast platforms.
This is Rasslin and Logic with your host, Kgabinator.
And his guest host, Joshua James Jenkins, otherwise known as Triple J. And that is why this is called the R&L podcast.
Hey guys, Kgabinator here, and today we're back with another episode of Rasslin and Logic. And I am in my home in Cape Town, and Rellsucka is on the bus in New York with his shirt off. Oh, and I forgot one thing.
homo.
Yeah. Okay, now where is it? Alright. That's...
So what should we get with the rumors of the week?
Alright, what rumors?
All right. First of all, here's the main. Here's the main thing that's going on right now. This is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Right. CM Punk and first of all, Daniel Bryan signed with AEW, and CM Punk is in talks with signing to AEW.
Yeah. It's pretty...
This is the biggest shit I ever heard.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Because I don't really believe...
it when I see it.
Yeah, because that's you never know. These people could just trying to be getting clicks on, and reading, people reading their stuff. I don't believe any of it. I'll be damned if they do bring one of those guys along. I don't know what happened after they brought in
Bryan Danielson. The dude wants to work at AEW and New Japan and his original home. I kind of agree on it. I think he should go to AEW.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you won't be completely. Maybe it won't be completely useless. He'll do other things, and we'll get to see him wrestle at least. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's CM Punk and Daniel Bryan news, and then I just actually never mind. What other news happened on there? There is another piece of news I want to talk about, but I'll save that for the review because it involves somebody in our review. Okay. Oh, this is a little ridiculous thing that we saw just now. Where is it?
What?
It's
What?
like a
What's going
really
on?
silly piece of news. Apparently, in the UK, the, a mom claims WWE toy encourages violence against NHS workers, which is the hospital workers over in the UK where Josh Jenkins lives. Um, no. So it says here, an outraged mom has slammed toy manufacturers for selling a figurine set she claims carries a message of violence towards NHS workers. The WWE's toy set includes wrestling characters and a toy ambulance, with kids encouraged to stage fight scenes in which the vehicle is torn apart. In a TV advert, WWE star Drew McIntyre says owners can tear the wrecking Slambulance vehicle apart for the ultimate brawl. Figures are seen booting through the ambulance side panel, ripping lights, windows, and doors off the vehicle and attacking each other with them. After seeing the ad, Sabrina Fitzsimmons, 41, accused Smith's Toys of telling children it is acceptable to be violent towards emergency service workers. Writing on the company's Facebook page, she said, "Can I ask what the logic is in advertising a toy which encourages the destruction of an ambulance? At a time during a pandemic where there are active campaigns to reduce violence towards essential workers and considering what the NHS has done for us over the past year, I find the toy and the advert for it offensive and inappropriate." Oh boy. We will inject the video that is shown here but I'll edit that in. The figurine set and the advert do not feature any emergency service workers or NHS branding. Smith's Toys responded, "Hi there, thanks for SIC in touch. Apologies for any disappointment caused by this. I can see from our system that you have been in touch with an agent regarding this issue. Apologies again for any upset or disappointment caused. Best wishes." The 41-year-old from damn man, what's going on in there?
What?
It's just all this what the
Ow, shit.
oh my gosh, what is going on there? Wow. Anyways, the 41-year-old from Bournemouth said the company completely missed the message. She added, "This toy is massively inappropriate. I wouldn't purchase that for my child, and I certainly wouldn't get behind advertising it."
Can't feel my leg, bro.
Oh my
I can't feel
gosh.
my leg.
And I just think you're crossing a line of ethics and morals. I wasn't trying to be a Karen. She is being a Karen. And she's someone saying she's not trying to be a Karen. But I
Like
just
what?
found it really offensive
Oh,
given the
no.
pressure I know this.
Ow. Okay, this is the bumpy ass first. Right. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, my gosh, this is so annoying and stupid. Toys are supposed to teach our children not only be fun, these
Look,
people in the healthcare sector saved our lives. To advocate for a toy that perpetuates a message of violence towards the vehicles and the people that help us. I just think, what kind of message are you sending to children here? How is that okay? WWE said the toy is made by Mattel and sold by Smiles.
Did someone call a slambulance? Help is on the way! Wait a minute! It's Daniel Bryan and John Cena here to administer a little CPR, clobbering and pain to Roman Reigns. It's Elias with a 6th-string sneak attack! An all-out brawl has begun. Squaring off with Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns is now back on his feet and looking to finish this from the road. What a getaway! Roman Reigns rolls away with the win. Wreck and rebuild with a WWE Slambulance. Vehicle and figure sets each sold separately. Adults assemble.
Available now at Smith's Toys Superstores.
Smiles and Mattel have been contacted for... like, serious. Oh, like, I understand, like, people will go out and that's only some people. Why would you think a small child would one day go out and punch a hospital worker in the face? Like, seriously. Like, this woman says she's not trying to be a Karen, but here she is being a Karen. Like, it's so silly.
It's so shit. It's whole fucking bullshit. It's fucking silly.
Oh my gosh, I
Are you kidding me?
I can imagine the people
I
in
can
there.
imagine my fucking brain cells losing hearing that.
It's a high road, sir. Let me open the No, I'm not with that book.
What the fuck? Kgabo. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing.
You're embarrassing me.
And you're still yelling. Put on a damn shirt, man.
Oh, so.
How hot is it? Oh my gosh. But anyway, it's just such a silly thing to get mad over. Like, I get why she's mad, but like, it's still silly.
I just fall. This podcast is not going well.
Oh, jeez. What?
What is there left? Oh,
Yeah.
money in the bank.
Yep, which is what we are doing today. So, the fans are finally back at Money in
CM Punk
the...
said, CM Punk said to AEW, a deal done.
A deal done? Wow, did he really say that?
A done deal.
Oh my gosh. So I guess it's confirmed.
Jimmy Uso, this fucking guy.
Oh yeah, we already talked about him in the last episode. But yeah, it's funny how he's still
I did
on
not see
TV.
that Monday Night Raw after Money in the Bank.
Oh boy, I know
I'm ready.
you
I got a rant. I'm
know,
ready.
I know you
I'm
wanted to talk about this.
and tired. I am sick and tired of this fucking disaster of a company. I'm fucking done.
Yo, imagine.
Every time I have, you wonder why I shit on this company so fucking much.
Oh my god.
The more they do this shit, the more I'm gonna shit on them. I own entertainment.
Oh my gosh. How are the people on this bus?
What the fuck did they do? They did kill about 8 people. They buried 2 people, 2 important guys at one night.
Oh. Well,
They buried Keith Lee. They buried a returning Keith Lee. This nigga should not have lost a #1 contender match against Bobby Lashley. Why did he lose?
yeah, and instead we get Goldberg again.
Why did he lose? You're telling me that?
You know, because
Keith Lee was a fucking gateway. Bruce Pritchard made Keith Lee as a fucking gateway to Bill Goldberg. Really?
yeah.
But why the fuck is this old fart back in this fucking company?
I don't know.
Why is this old fart back in the company? Why is he fighting Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam? Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Because this.
Bobby put him in a triple threat. Lashley and Goldberg. But guess what? You gotta make it really well, right? You gotta make it really well. Bruce Pritchard, you gotta make it well.
Yeah, let Bruce Pritchard in there. So
Keith Lee's one of the best wrestlers probably in the company besides Adam Cole. And you're over here using him as leverage to get leverage for Bobby Lashley to go against Bill Goldberg. Really?
Yeah.
We was missing. All the milk cartons was found. Where the fuck is Keith Lee for the past 6 months?
Yeah.
Found him and buried him.
Yeah.
That's not my only rant. Look, and I have another issue.
What?
This fucking piece of shit called Monday Night Raw.
What?
That starts with Karrion Kross.
Oh, that was a big news coming out of that last Raw. Everybody was mad.
Of course they was mad. Why they fucking Karrion Kross? Why?
Oh, jeez, I don't know.
Let me go down step by step. Where the fuck was his wife at? Where the fuck was his wife at? Was Bruce Pritchard? Was this fucking chicken? This KFC nigga? Fucking was this KFC nigga holding his wife hostage?
Hope not.
Kross looked like a bum making his entrance.
Oh, Karrion Kross found out that his wife. If Karrion Kross found out that his wife was taking hostage, I'm pretty sure he would have beaten up everybody in the building, including Bruce Pritchard.
The entrance fucking great. He walked out, said absolutely nothing. I see no smoke. I see no mist. I see this, but no mist. Really?
Yeah.
Am I losing my fucking mind? They're supposed to be mist. Jeff Hardy. Asshole. Jeff Hardy. You know, the dude's been jobbering on main event, fighting fucking Beer and Shinky and fucking jobbering to Jinder Mahal goons.
Yeah.
Fucking clowns. And he came back to fucking. He came out in his entrance, made no more words, which I was fucking happy about. Because that brings back 2008, 2009 flashback. It really does. Where he beat up, when he did matches with CM Punk, Triple H, and Umaga, and it was great. It was great hearing that.
Yeah.
Karrion Kross walking around looking like a fucking idiot. Making his entrance. Karrion Kross doing psycho flex suplexes on him. Which was also great. Jeff Hardy did a twist of fate. I was scared to my fucking soul. I was scared for my fucking life. He was about to lose. Karrion Kross kicked out. Karrion Kross started beating Jeff's ass. Jeff did a swanton bomb and nobody was home. Jeff swanton bomb his ass. Karrion Kross was about to do his finisher. Jeff Hardy rose him up, put his feet on the ropes, and Karrion Kross won. Karrion Kross lost on his first night being a main roster superstar. His WWE debut was going to be known by losing to Jeff fucking Hardy.
It could have been worse. He could have lost to a guy like Miz. He could have been slimed.
I feel like that was some sort of agenda. I feel like that was some sort of beef. I feel like that was like something personal because that shit he should never get defeated. He was undefeated. He was undefeated. And he lost as NXT champion.
Yeah, Josh would be really angry at that. I think he would break his hand. I think his hand would come off because he smashes his wall.
And guess what? Kgabo? I'm gonna break my hand too. Because I am sick and tired of this. I don't even know what to say. All I gotta say is this, and I hope you're watching. Go fuck yourself, Vince McMahon. Suck my dick. I am sick and tired of all these superstars losing for no reason.
I don't think he's gonna.
Triple H has to do something. The Triple H has to say something.
My gosh.
There's no way in hell he should not say something. You fucking do him. Fucking do. Kgabo. Kgabo.
Oh my gosh. This is the most embarrassing episode we've ever done.
That's what happens. Fuck you, Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, Kevin Dunn. Fuck y'all.
Oh my god. How are you not kicked off the bus? And now you just got yelled at.
Fucking pissed. Now I'm pissed. No one should be losing as the champion.
Yo, calm down, man.
Especially the fucking ice catering better than VIP stuff.
Calm down. Stop yelling. You'll get kicked off the bus. How are you gonna get home then? Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna grab you and choke you out, Vince. I hate you. I'm sorry for the death threat. I'm sorry. I hate this nigga. I'm gonna keep watching it until it gets good. But at this point, we got Jeff Hardy losing, we got Keith Lee losing, and we got Nikki Cross being a superhero, winning women's championships. What the fuck is the point of watching the show now?
Well, good for her
I
though.
told you at Kgabo on Instagram that was my last episode of Raw, and that's my last episode.
Damn. All the bad shows in the Thunderdome, and this was your worst one. Yeah, I did hear that it was quite a.
WWE was gonna be good, but fans came back. What the fuck is it?
So calm down now, and you gonna stop yelling for now.
Rant's over.
Oh,
And if
thanks.
now, and this is from you, this is my voice going so high up for you, Vince McMahon.
Oh, jeez, not now.
Alright. To the
Okay.
Money in the Bank.
Okay. The fans were back in the arenas. We are now back in good old Texas. We're in good old Texas.
I never ranted like that before.
Where?
My voice.
Where
I think
our
I
boy Bruce Pritchard lives. And the SmackDown commentators Pat McAfee and Michael Cole introduced us to the show. So the first match, the 2021 Women's Money in the Bank match. I watched this match live. I did, but I wasn't gonna watch it again, so I skipped over it. And Nikki Ash won, and now she's a women's champion. Good for her. So Rasslin, I give full Logic a 0 because it was the wrong winner. It should have been. Why wasn't it like Liv Morgan or Naomi? Liv Morgan was like. She looked the whole time like she was gonna win it.
Situation in the WWE.
Like she was
SmackDown Tag Team Champion.
She was cutting promos and
winning matches and
winning
Selena Vega and shit.
And she had this whole little feud with Sonya Deville, and that she was gonna, and then Nikki Ash wins it of all the women. Like, that's why Logic is getting a 0. Rasslin I gave 4 because it was meh. And unfortunately, it was the lowest rated match in this show for me. What did you think about this match?
Yeah. Why did a fuck crackhead? Why a fucking crackhead being a superhero Wonder match? Why did Nikki Ass win the match? Why did Nikki Ass win? Nick Balls, Nikki Ass. Why is Nikki Ass won? That's what I'm calling Ass.
Nikki
Ass won the match.
Nikki Balls.
Anybody. Oh, what fucking G. Smith said 2 weeks ago on Raw. Nikki Jax. Mixing up Nikki Ass.
Yeah, I remember. I saw that live, and it was funny. He called her Nikki Jax instead of Nia Jax. I like Nikki Cross, and she's really good in the ring. But I'm just not happy.
Doing this, and then I'm be a superhero. Yeah, doing that is not fucking good. And that's a bad mark on you, pro wrestling entertainment. You are never. Did she do this? Did they do this because they know this fucking? Because Vince, I'm about to go home. Because Vince knows this gimmick is fucking trash, and that she gave her that Vince what you call it? I don't know. Gave her the fucking belt and Money in the Bank because she took this fucking piece of shit role. Was that the case? Because if that's the case, then I mean, good job. But still, it makes no sense.
Yeah. So the Universal Champion Roman Reigns and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions Jimmy and Jey Uso celebrate their win from the pre-show.
I get home out of the bus. I also have a rant for the fucking for our new SmackDown Tag Team Champion.
Oh, wait. Before you get ranty, are you getting off the bus now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is embarrassing.
Alright.
Put on your mask.
Listen, let me out. I'm taking everything. Fuck out of here.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so. So.
DC.
Huh? Oh jeez. So anyway.
I'm about to go home. Most embarrassing. We should name that episode the most embarrassing podcast.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna go listen back to that. The first thing when I turn this off.
Stop banging back!
Oh the elevator. Oh. Okay, so
I'm sorry, Kgabo.
yeah, it's alright. So they rolled a highlight reel of the goof. They rolled No. So so Roman Reigns and the Usos Roman Reigns was talking about he's happy for the Usos winning the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, but then he was also complaining about that if it wasn't for him, Jey Uso wouldn't be where he is right now. And then he said to Jimmy Uso, and you I almost mentioned his DUI on live pay-per-view, which wouldn't have been nice.
You know it was trending? You know it was the number one trend since when Jimmy and Jay won?
What?
Get a DUI.
Really?
Get a DUI was the trending hashtag.
Wow.
What can you say about that?
Yeah.
The bad decision was never given its why you gave the belts to them.
Yeah.
Gave the damn belts in the first place. Why do it anyway? It's stupid.
Yeah. So you wanted to give us your rant on the Usos.
Number one, this company, it all. This company go suck balls. Because why are you even see how why you even thought of getting the titles to people to a guy that committed a crime and after he committed on crime on that Monday night during that travesty called Raw, got arrested for drunk driving. And then put him back on Friday in front of fans like it and give the titles and take the titles off Ray and Dominic like it was nothing.
Yeah, like nothing happened. But I like the Usos, but still, they should punish Jimmy Uso some way. And Rellsucka has left to go and get something. Yeah, so I don't know. Unfortunately, this will be the last episode for a while until I think SummerSlam. I might do an extra episode or two where I talk about Raw or stuff like that. And then do something else later. And as we announced last time, Josh will be at a WWE show in September, and Rellsucka, I believe, will be at SummerSlam in next month. Just over a month from now, he will be at SummerSlam. Is it true that you're going to SummerSlam?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm going to Vegas on that weekend. You know what else is going on after SummerSlam?
What?
NXT pay-per-view
on
a Sunday.
Yeah. So you're also going there.
But is it going to be at Vegas or is it going to be at that fucking stale-ass Performance Center?
It's going to be at the Performance Center.
Get out of the Performance Center!
Yeah.
Hunter, get out of the Performance Center. Triple H. Paula Quest gotta get a location.
Yeah. Let's
do NXT, the first ever NXT takeover. Las Vegas. I would have went there.
Yeah.
Since I'm going to SummerSlam.
And make sure.
And then SummerSlam on fucking Sunday, not on a Saturday.
Yeah. And then also probably record some footage so that we can see you there at SummerSlam, and just represent Rasslin and Logic at SummerSlam. And we will put all the footage on here for you guys to see. So next, for the Raw Tag Team Championships, the Viking Raiders versus AJ Styles and Omos. They call him Omos, but I call him Omos. Who are the champions?
Or his real name, Jordan Omo David.
Yeah.
Not fucking Omos. The fuck? Omos. What the fuck did AJ Styles call him?
Omos. So then the Viking Raiders came out, and then they rolled a highlight reel of the goofy competition that they and the Street Profits had last year. I don't know why I wrote street teams. I meant Street Profits. Remember last year remember those stupid challenges that they used to do on Raw with the Viking Raiders last year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What you can do, I can do better.
Yeah.
With the street
and then
with the street fuck with.
And I actually like the Street Profits, but I hate to see them used like this. I like both teams. And then they had like a really silly match at Backlash last year, which was also silly. And then AJ Styles and Omos came out.
Jordan, Omo, Gabe, and Kgabo. Stop calling him Omos.
Okay, fine. So then they rolled a video package of their feud. And then after that, the bell rang and the match started. So then AJ Styles and Ivar started out the match. AJ tagged out to Omos. Omos comes in and destroys Ivar and tags AJ back in. AJ Styles comes back in and gives Ivar shoulder rams in the corner. He gets a one count. Ivar throws AJ into his corner. Ivar is still giving AJ shoulder rams. Eric gets tagged in. He gives AJ 3 knees to the face while the crowd chants, AJ Styles, AJ Styles. And then Ivar is tagged back in and he's slammed onto AJ by his tag partner for 1 count. Eric is tagged in and they did a double team on AJ Styles, which looked pretty cool for a 2 count. Almost got tagged in and he threw AJ Styles onto the outside where he hits a Hurricane Runner on Ivar in midair, which looked really cool. I like that. So then, they get back in the ring and AJ Styles has a headlock on Eric. Eric escapes and punches AJ in the face and gave him back body drop. Ivar is tagged in and gives AJ a clothesline, a slam of some kind, and a crossbody. Tries to body slam AJ. But he escapes and tries to strike Ivar, but Ivar does a cartwheel and gives AJ a thunderous lariat. Damn! And I wrote there, and it was really good. And then he got a 2 count. They replayed that spot, and then AJ hit a jawbreak on Ivar and he tagged Omos in. Ivar tries to jump on him off the top rope, but Omos catches him and body slams him. He chokes Ivar with the vice grip submission hold. He tags AJ back in. They throw back and forth punches. Ivar does a flip over AJ Styles' back and tags in Eric. He makes a comeback and then tags Ivar. Vikings do a double team on AJ for a 2 count. Eric tries to give AJ a power bomb, but he escapes and strikes Ivar, who gets on the top rope and then gives him a Pele kick. Omos is tagged in and slams Ivar in his face. Tries to pin him with his foot and gets a 2 count. He tags AJ in, Irish whips him into Ivar, but Ivar jumps and sits on his face. Rolls and tags in Eric. Gives Omos running forearms and tags in Ivar. They double team on Omos. AJ rolls up Ivar for a 2 count. Tries to hit a phenomenal forearm on Ivar, but he misses and gets hit with a Viking experience. Ivar tries to pin AJ, but almost pushes Eric onto Ivar to break the count. And then later on, almost choke slam Eric for the win. And this was a pretty good match. So Rasslin, I gave an 8, and Logic an 8. What do you think about that match?
Rasslin 0, Logic 0.
Why? What's wrong?
I did not like it. That's all I'm gonna say. I did not like it.
Okay, each to his own. Kevin Patrick interviews Drew McIntyre. Huh? Who's the clown?
Kevin Gatrick, whatever.
Man, can you stop saying gay all the time, man? The people.
Look, look. The co-host of this podcast does not care. I get the freedom to say whatever the hell I want.
Okay. Kevin Patrick interviews Drew McIntyre. Asked him about his thoughts on the upcoming men's Money in the Bank match. Drew says he has to win, and he's happy that all the fans are back and that they will possibly never hear the word Thunderdome ever again, except for that time that I read it. So now we have match 3 for the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley, the champion, versus Kofi Kingston. My good old buddy, Bobby Lashley. I love Bobby Lashley. Video package plays, and it was really good. It showed all of Bobby Lashley's strength and the highlights of the feud between him and Kofi. He even said bullshit to MVP. He threatens to beat up Kofi Kingston, and spoiler alert, he did. Kofi Kingston comes out, followed by the champion, Bobby Lashley. They play that video of him just before he comes out, of him destroying everyone, and I love it. Just going boom, boom, and spearing everyone, boom, and you know, all that music, bum bada bum 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 bada bum bum. I love it. And then, you know, he just comes out and he looks so big and mean and scary, like he's gonna beat someone up and kill them. And then this match was just so good, and it was 10 minutes of destruction. He did what he said he was gonna do, and he destroyed and dismantled Kofi Kingston. You know, and Kofi tried his best to fight Bobby Lashley, but then starting from the back body drop that Bobby gave him, oh my gosh, he just destroyed him. Boom, 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 boom. Just throwing him around and suplexing him and throwing him on the ring post and just beating him up like a rag doll. And it was so good. Like, just kicked the devil out of it. So Rasslin, I gave a 10, and Logic a 10. We are back. Sorry for those technical difficulties. But anyway, this
technical difficulties. Kgabo sucks as technology.
yeah, you shut up. And this, but anyway, this was 10 minutes of destruction. He did what he said he was gonna do. He destroyed Kofi Kingston. He dismantled Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston tried to fight back, but he shut him down and beat him up and threw him around and suplexed him and slammed him on the ring post and just kicked the crap out of him. And then I gave Rasslin a 10 and Logic a 10. What do you think about that?
Rasslin 21, Logic, because Kofi deserves to get squashed. That's enough fucking opportunities. Nobody wants to see Kofi fucking Kingston as a champion again. He got squashed by Brock Lesnar in 7 seconds on the debut episode of SmackDown on Fox, and he got squashed on a pay-per-view in 9 minutes. Kofi, stop getting title opportunities.
Okay, so now for the next match, for the Raw Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley, the champion.
about Charlotte Flair.
What?
Because what she did before the match was so funny.
Yeah. Well, I'll get to that. Rhea Ripley, the champion, at the time the champion versus Charlotte Flair. The bell rang and the match started. The two ladies stared each other down. They locked up, and then Charlotte showed the finger. She gave the finger.
Because Charlotte Flair's jealous. She's a pussy and she's angry. You heard before the match started. You heard all those "We want Becky" chants, right?
Yeah.
Middle finger at the crowd. She was jealous. We want Becky because nobody wants to see your ass anymore.
And
She stuck the middle finger. Peacock for me went black.
yeah, me also. They turned the thing black and then they turned it back on when she was still pointing the middle finger.
Like, that was stupid, bruh.
Yeah. The cock.
Suck the peacock.
Oh, jeez. And then they lock up again and Rhea punches Charlotte in the face. Charlotte tries to give Rhea a big boot, but she misses, and Rhea swings a 13-time women's champion's leg, dropping her to the floor. Rhea gives Charlotte that drop kick I always like to see. They have a back and forth on the apron, and then Rhea goes to give Charlotte a baseball slide drop kick. She tries to give Charlotte a cannonball from the apron, but the self-proclaimed queen evades, and Rhea falls on a bum. Charlotte drop kicks Rhea and goes back in the ring to try and pin her. Then she kicks out at one. She gives Rhea a pump handle suplex into the corner, and she does a kip up. She stomps her in the corner, throws her on the ground for a 2 count, puts her in a headlock. She does a backflip and kicks Rhea down. Rhea finally dumps Charlotte to the outside after being beaten on for so long. She then does a cannonball onto Charlotte off the steel steps. Then she goes on a frenzy with Charlotte with clotheslines and a drop kick. Gives Charlotte a German suplex. Then it starts to pick up. Charlotte gives Rhea a big boot for a 2 count. She gives Charlotte a flurry of chops, and Charlotte Irish whips her over the top rope. Does a moonsault on Rhea on the outside. Rhea Ripley tries to put Charlotte in the cloverleaf submission hold, but she won't let her. Charlotte escapes with a 2 count roll up. Rhea tries to hit Riptide, but Charlotte counters into a DDT for a near fall. She starts to get frustrated, and this I started to like. She gives Rhea Ripley a back elbow for a 2 count because she put her feet on the ropes for leverage, and she was caught by the referee. She was gonna hit the referee like she did back in April, but then she controlled the anger and didn't. Rhea Ripley starts ramming her shoulder into Charlotte in the corner. Charlotte hits natural selection off the top rope, but is that the finish? No. We still had to go a few minutes. So then a few minutes pass, and then Charlotte puts on her figure 8 submission hold, and then she won, and then she was the new Raw Women's Champion for only a day. And then Nikki Ash came in. I'm saying Ash, not, you know what, but this was a very, very good match. One of the better women's matches this year. So I gave Rasslin a 9.5 and Logic a 7. So what do you think about that?
Same number. It's a good match. Nothing else to say.
Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure I got another match here.
What is it?
So then it was the men's Money in the Bank.
First of all, pause. Wait a minute. I got something to say. I got something to say about Peacock. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I missed their entrances in 2 minutes fucking match because Peacock kept going in and out, black and out, and having a fucking error.
Yeah, and it was.
And this been 4 months, and I keep having fucking issues. This is why I want to be where you at, and I want to be where Josh is at, so I can have the WWE Network back where I want it to be at.
Yeah.
Fuck Peacock. I'm done. I'm done with them. I'm done, bro. I'm getting my money back, and I'm tired of them.
Yeah.
I hate Peacock. Ruin the damn entrances for us. And then Peacock said, "Oh, I'm sorry for the fucking temporary display. We're trying to get the feed back. That feed should be good." Or is it Kevin Dunn with the fucking camera work messing up?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, bro. I'm done. I am done. I am done with that streaming service, bro.
Yeah.
If I don't watch SummerSlam, you know the issue.
But you'll actually be there, so you'll have no choice but to watch it.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Oh.
I hate you.
Okay, so what? So now the men's Money in the Bank, 2021. We got Drew McIntyre, Biggie, Matt Riddle, Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura. That's 5. Ricochet, John Morrison, and who else am I forgetting? Was Cesaro in that match? I think
What?
Cesaro.
Yes, he was.
Okay, so Drew McIntyre, Matt Riddle, Biggie, Seth Rollins, John Morrison, Ricochet, Cesaro, and Shinsuke Nakamura, all in this match. So
why did I just get a report that WWE WWE reportedly has interest in bringing Adam Shear back?
Has it?
Braun
Braun Strowman. They're trying to get him back.
I want to die. Kill him with a handkerchief, Bruce.
But anyway, this was a nice match. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to make notes for it or the other match that's coming up. Oh boy, but was there a big surprise at the end, which we will not say yet. We'll have to wait. But it was someone very, 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 very special.
It was.
I liked the one most memorable spot was where Ricochet fell off the ladder. He fell on the rope and then jumped on everybody on the outside. That was crazy, like really cool. But it was
that got some WrestleMania 29 Shelton Benjamin vibes.
Yeah, and I remember that, and it was nice. So I'll give Rasslin a 7 and Logic 9, I guess, because Biggie won. So that was the right winner. At least.
Biggie is gonna cash that title in right after Bobby Lashley take cares of that old fuck man.
Yeah.
Mr. Like, nigga was gassed before he even walked out of the ring. Walked out of the ring. What is this? Like, what the fuck? Nigga can't even kick his leg up. Nigga can't even kick his leg up high anymore.
Yeah. And then the main event, which I sadly also didn't take many. Oh, by the way, what do you think of the men's Money in the Bank?
It was good, but it was good. I have to watch it back because I missed 2 minutes of the fucking match, Peacock.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was better. It was way better than that fucking foliage, that women's Money in the Bank match. Based on what I'm looking at, because Big E's the right winner.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 for me.
So
Very
then,
successful.
the main event for the Universal Championship, which sadly I didn't take notes for. I feel like I'm really disrespecting this match. Roman Reigns versus Edge. So I watched this while I was charging my phone, and the little bit that I saw them do was pretty good. So wrestling, I will give an 8. And Logic, let's say 7, because it makes Edge.
I give it a Rasslin 10.5, Logic 9.5.
Yeah. And then
very fucking good. And then this happened.
So then Roman Reigns says, "Finally, the whole world will acknowledge me." And then, and John Cena is here. And I was like, oh, John Cena!
My time is up. My time is not. That's what happened.
Yeah. And John Cena came back and everybody went crazy. The whole of Twitter went crazy. All of Instagram went crazy. Everybody was like, "Yay, John Cena!" And I was so excited. And it looks like we're gonna have Roman Reigns versus John Cena again at SummerSlam, which should be pretty good. You know, the only problem.
John Cena gave you the "you can't see me." I was
yeah.
And then after Money in the Bank went off the air, John Cena cut a promo.
Yeah, he was so excited. Everyone was excited, and then he came on.
He called Roman a self-absorbed asshole.
Yeah,
who was just a gimmick. Who wouldn't with this Roman agenda going on for way too long because of fucking business, which is true. Vince, Bruce, Cena ain't wrong.
Yeah, he ain't lying.
That's what happened. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, this fucking embarrassment of an episode.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
But I'm really excited for SmackDown tonight and Summers.
Tonight.
Yeah, and it's gonna be at the Rolling Loud Festival, which is a big music event. It's gonna be in two places. at once, and
And
it
they're
should
gonna
be
be at Cleveland.
pretty cool. And
Yeah.
I'm excited to see John Cena again. So if you guys enjoyed this, please click the like button and subscribe and look at all these links. Join our please join our Discord. We really want some new guys in here to talk with.
Yeah. Tank isn't there anymore. Nobody else is
Yeah,
there.
yeah. There's not really many good guys. Like,
Many originals in there.
yeah,
Besides Ryan. But
yeah,
wait, he's
and
not there anymore.
yeah. He got mad at Josh and left because his podcast, they kept having technical difficulties and he got mad at them. Hopefully, he realizes oh, that he's wrong and maybe comes back and and apologizes. But that we're not going to talk about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Rasslin and Logic, and hope and we'll see you next time. And this is Kgabinator and Rellsucka signing out.
Yes.